Have you ever noticed that videos and flyers and posters don't cite sources the way your teachers taught you to? Well, that's because your teachers usually teach you how to cite for formal writing and papers. But if you're creating a project that's more real world or kind of a public advertisement or something, you might use something called signal phrases instead. Signal phrases are used in research writing to introduce the source material, tell you where it's come from, and to kind of lead into that information. But they can also be used instead of parenthetical citations in something like a poster or a video or a speech. Okay, so a signal phrase is something like this: according to Karen Killow, director of the Learning Center, blah, 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 or Nicole distinguishes between blah, blah, blah. Or you can use any of the verbs here. You could say the EPA responds to that claim by saying blah, blah, blah. Or you could say scientists from the CDC have discovered that blah, blah, blah. Okay? Now you need to make sure that your signal phrase, whoever you mention in the signal phrase, matches your works cited. Okay? So this sheet will help you come up with verbs and how to phrase it. But you also need to remember that, like, if you were making a poster about oil spills, you need to use names and organizations that will refer people to your sources. Okay, so if you wanted to cite something from your Marine Mammal Center source, you could say Jeff Boom of the Marine Mammal Center describes oil spills as blah, blah, blah. You can say things like, in addition, the EPA suggests that blah, blah, blah. And then at the end of your work, you should have a works cited. I guess I've got to clean this up a little bit. But you should have a works cited that would match these signal phrases. So here's the Jeff Boom one, and here was the EPA one. Okay, so remember, signal phrases in the body of your work, and it needs to match the works cited at the end.